Hey guys, All-American Critic here to talk about Michiko and Hatchin. Michiko and Hatchin is a 22-episode anime series done by Manglobe, and it is kind of hard to pinpoint the genre with this. I kind of had a hard time even really thinking about it, and when I researched, it kind of came up as like action, adventure sort of kind of stuff, but there's like some mystery element to it too. But it is definitely one of the more unique anime I have ever seen. The whole show has this very South American, sort of like Brazilian kind of feel, and a lot of the signs and like letters and even text that appears on the screen comes up in Portuguese, which I thought was really cool. And the music is actually really cool. The opening theme sort of also has this like very like Brazilian, South American kind of feel. All the music really is really special about this. Presentation-wise, this show is very good. The animation quality is very top-notch. Manglobe does not disappoint here again. And story-wise, basically, Michiko and Hatchin chronicles... obviously, the title characters Michiko and Hatchin as they search for a man named Hiroshi. And Hiroshi is tied to both the characters' pasts, being Michiko, the older character, being her former lover, and Hana, a.k.a. Hatchin, her father. And the story pretty much follows these two as they search for him, and they evade various people from Michiko's past. Michiko's kind of a troublemaker, and she's escaped from jail before and stuff. And it also goes into detail about the past, about Michiko's past, and a lot of other characters' pasts, which I really, really like. You didn't just get, only the main characters' backgrounds. You got some side character background. I mean, I could have used like a little more in my opinion, but it detailed a lot of what you really wanted detailed in front of you. And I really liked it. Character-wise, Michiko is very brash. She has escaped from this like super unescapable prison like multiple times, and she's loud and swears all the time, and is very violent, but very protective of Hatchin, whose real name is Hana, but Michiko refers to her as Hatchin, and so the series goes on with her being Hatchin. Hana is a young little girl for majority of the series, and she is the complete opposite of Michiko. So quiet and with like pretty good manners, and just a completely different outlook on life. Really, their only thing that they have in common is sort of having a past, or for Hatchin's case, really a lack of a past, with Hiroshi. And Hiroshi's character that we don't even get to see really until closer to the end of the show. And it ties together really well. I don't want to spoil too much. But the end of the show is actually very good. It closes it out on a good note. Some things I really didn't like, in particular, relating to the ending. I wish we saw some more of some characters that were really relevant to the story, and specifically Hiroshi. It's a more realistic anime, I would say. It was like, because I could see like this scenario more or less happening in real life, and how the characters acting, that's how they would act in real life. Hiroshi specifically, and I don't want to spoil too much, but if you've seen the show, you might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, other than that, it was just, this anime was a really unique experience, and it was actually like very enjoyable. I guess it was kind of hard to nitpick like bad stuff about the series, really. Aside from the fact that it might not be everybody's cup of tea, and for some episodes it wasn't mine, just because I don't know. I guess I'm so been wrapped up into shonen series and like action, super action, predictable series my whole life, that when something like a breath of fresh air like Michiko and Hatchin comes along, I don't appreciate it as much as other people might. So personally, some episodes kind of lacked luster for me just because they didn't progress the story as much, and I wanted like a little more story progression. Like there's some episodes that kind of just could have got taken out of there, similar to another Manglobe show called Samurai Champloo, which I also think is very good, but in reality has a kind of a couple extra episodes that it really doesn't need. But I guess I can't fault them too much for that if they were following source material. I don't know. I didn't really do any research if Michiko and Hatchin manga was long enough to constitute a 22 episode series, but who knows? In my opinion, there was just some extra with this show, but it really hit a home run in a lot of other areas. The dub is very good. As I said, the animation is very good. The music is awesome. The characters, pretty good. My enjoyment, watching it once, I think, is something that everybody should really do. Rewatch factor for me was a little hard with this because, like I said, it's just not super my genre, personally. But it's not a bad anime. It's a very good anime for what it is. Therefore, I have to give Michiko and Hatchin a C+. And definitely a recommendation to at least watch it once and see if you like it. It could be, I could very well see this being an A+ anime for some people if you're really into that genre, or if you really want a breath of fresh air in anime, because I don't think there's a lot of anime out there like this. And Samurai Champloo was similar in a lot of ways, and I think if you like that show, you are probably going to like this show in terms of uniqueness. So, yeah, tell me down below what you guys think about Michiko and Hatchin, and tell me what you think about, unfortunately, the Studio Manglobe shutting down. Tell me what you think about that. What do you think those guys are going to go work for some other company? That's what I really hope happens. And yeah, tell me if you know any other series that are similar to this that I should probably try out to like add to my repertoire of anime and hopefully enjoy more unique shows more, because I really want to start doing that. I kind of want to broaden my horizons here. Please submit them down below as well. As always, guys, this is your American Critic. Check out my next review where I'm going to talk about Charlotte. Thanks, guys.